Okay, we're getting to the 7:30 mark. So maybe I'll just wait another 30 seconds or so. We've got a fair amount of people on. I'm really impressed that you guys actually wanted to come to something that wasn't accredited. I appreciate that so much. But it will count as a self-directed hour. So has the snow started yet, or has the seminar started yet? I should put some music on next time so that I've got some background music or something. It's quite quiet when it's just me. Okay, so we're at 7:31. We've got a good amount of participants on, so that's awesome. Everyone can say hello to everyone else. And so yeah, I will be looking at the chat as we go along while I'm sharing my screen. And so once again, thank you for joining me today. And you can only see the chats. Are you guys able to see my video? Can I get a yay or a nay in the chat? Sorry, I'm just going to take 1 second. Okay, so the video is working well. All right. I'm just going to do one quick thing. Got one person trying to get on here. Trying to multitask. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen and away we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up the chat so that I can see it. Perfect. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at here is our website. So it has everything you're going to need to get to where you need to be to find your credits. So we have this button right up here where it says access your credits. Oh, it got covered. So there we have our access our credits button. If you click on that, that will take you to the OOA.teachable.com website. And from there, you would log in to look at your credits, but we'll go into that in a little bit. Then here is the login for this particular portal. So this is where our members portal is. So to log into this section, so if you want to go and register for any events or anything like that, this is the place where you would do it. And as you go through the website, different things, you can see our Facebook page, how to become an optician, find an optician, all the fun stuff. All of our prismatic sponsors for the year. And then any sort of upcoming events, that one needs to be changed because it is over. So as you go down, you'll see down here, you can also log in somewhere down here. And then if we go back up to the top, I'll show you how to log in to this website. So you'll see the login box here. So you would just type in your email, and for this one, obviously it's a dummy account. This one is, oops. So when you first log in, it's going to say confirm your email. And so when you get that, don't close this. Don't close this. Go back to your email box. And then there it says Ontario Opticians, Ontario Opticians verification code. So you click on that. So here is the code. So what you can do is either copy it or memorize it. Copying is easier. So what you would do is highlight that, and then you can either right click and hit copy. Oh, my light went dark. Or you can press Control and C at the same time, or Command and C if you're on an Apple product. So right here, Control plus C, copy. And then what I do is I go back to where I was before. You click on that box, and then you can either right click to paste, so or press Control V or Command V. and then confirm and sign up. And then it sits and it thinks for a minute because it's a computer. It doesn't think quite as quickly as we do. Do. And it's taking its time, is what it's doing. So while it's thinking, we can always go back here. Okay, so you want me to repeat this part again? So let's go to the forgot password thing then. So oops, I did it all in caps, which I did not want to do. Click on reset password. Go back here, pops up and it says, create your new password. So you can create your new password from there. Enter a new password. Now I've forgotten what I just wrote in. Then the password has been changed. Now, if you notice this little box popped up, if you want to have your computer remember what you've done, make sure that you put the username that is associated with that password that's already preloaded into there. So for this particular one, it's OOA tutorial at gmail.com. And so anytime you use your computer where it's saved, so this is one of those neat things where, like, if you have your website or your phone attached with your Gmail and your computer attached to Gmail, you can say yes to something like this, and it will automatically be used across all of the devices that are associated with the email address. So for this case, I'm just going to say no, this device only. So password has been changed. So from here, I can log in. And see, now it says, it just pops up. And then I will log in if I click on it. And so now you can see up at the top, it says OOA tutorial. So that's my username. And then I go to, say, my profile. And then you can see a little bit about Ann Optician. That's her name. So her license number is 999999999. So this is where you can go through and you can register for events in your, so there's nothing at the moment. There's past events. She was not actually signed up for anything, so I can't see any of that. And then, so if you want to go to your account, you can change your password there. You can change your display name. You can change your personal name. So her name is Ann Optician. And then you can also set your profile visibility. Everything has been set to private on our end of things. If you want to open it up, that's up to you. And then that's about it for that. So you can also look at addresses if you need to change your address. I don't have any saved addresses. I created this profile literally this afternoon just for this purpose. So now you're probably wondering what to do if you're on a phone. So I actually do have videos of what to do on a phone. So I do have to go back and share my screen again. So this particular one is, this should just open up. Oh, I guess I'll download it first, which means I will stop sharing and then I will share the video. There's always things. Computers are wonderful things as long as they do what you want them to do. So, and they don't always do what you want them to do. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. So are there any questions so far? Any, like if I went too fast with anything for that particular part? Nothing so far? You can still ask questions while I'm sharing this next part too. So there is no sound for this, so I'm just going to talk over it. And it's essentially just the same thing. So I'm using an Android phone. And you can see, like any true Android user, my phone is only at 30% at all times. Okay, we'll go over that in a second. So I'll be going over that again, but from a mobile phone. So it's only about a minute long for this video. So we start off with the wonderful website. And so right at the very top, it says access your credits, log in, then you can scroll through and look at all of the wonderful things within our website. And so we'll go back up in a second here. And so what you do is you click on login. Oh, sorry, that shows you the membership renewal form. So, and then in a second, we'll go back. So if you have not renewed, you can do so directly on our website without logging in. It's just click on renew today and you will end up with this lovely form. So once you've filled out the entire thing, you click on pay now and it takes you to a credit card section. So from here, we log in. And so you type in your email. And so that one's mine. And then you put in your password. And then you log in. And from there, you can choose options. And in this case, we're going to go take a look at, I believe, the events first. And so that's where you would, once again, go in there, take a look at what's coming up, what you've already been to. So if you're unsure whether or not you've actually been to an event, you can actually take a look at that within the portal itself. Now the credits aren't loaded on here. This is member-only pricing and that sort of thing. So all of the credits at this point in time are loaded onto the Teachable website. And so I'm just kind of scrolling through all the different things where you would go. So if you wanted to change your settings, whether or not you wanted to see the blog subscriptions or comments on posts within things that are done in the Wix portal. And then, and whether or not you're receiving the invoices as well. So make sure that that's always clicked on so that you do receive any sort of invoices for events. So in this case, we're going to reset the password from here. So you click on reset password and then you type in your email. And I think that was the end of that. Okay, so I didn't actually film that part of it. So, all right, I'll go over that one more time for the beginning of the password part. So Are you looking, I guess I should ask the question, do you want to know from when you're first starting off, or from when, like if you're doing a reset? And just so you know, this is all recorded right now, so I will edit this and post it on our YouTube page within the week. So probably by Saturday. Okay, so what I'll do then, since it's all the way back at the beginning and we still have quite a bit to cover, I'll go back to that at the end once I get through everything else. Is that all right? Because we still have two other things to go over. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at the Ontario-opticians.com website. So once again, if you have not renewed your membership, you can renew it by clicking on this. No, there is no credit for this seminar. This is strictly self-directed. It is to make sure that you guys are able to access your credits. But it does count towards self-directed learning. So if you just click on join us or the picture, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone. It brings you to the 2024 membership application. And so you saw that while it was on the mobile device, and it looks very much the same on the desktop. And so, yeah, we'll be getting into the why it says it's 0 completed for things in a little bit. We'll just be going to the other portal in just a moment. And so, once again, you just fill out all of your information, make sure that it's correct, and make sure that this email that you use is the one that you would have associated with you from here on out. And then you can choose what communication preferences you want, and then you can decide whether or not you want 1 million, 3 million, or $5 million worth of PLI. So, oh, we got another Q&A here. Yes, if you're a member of the Opticians Association of Canada, you would have to sign in here as well. They are two separate platforms. And so I'm going to show you that in just a moment. I did not realize that there was no way to see that. One moment, let me take a look. We're going to troubleshoot here right now. So, it does not do a show password thing. You're correct. That is something that I will have to look into, because you are very right. It should have something where it says show password. But there is something kind of neat that you can do. With a password, what you can do is you can actually copy and then paste it somewhere else. So then you have a copy of it. And then, okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and access our credits. So there's a couple different ways to do this. You can get to there through the main page, but in the header, 100% of the time, you have this button that says access your credits. So there's also another button down here where it says Ontario Opticians Academy. But we're going to start from here. So we're going to access our credits. So right now, it's showing that I am not logged in. Here's where you would log in, where it says log in up here. If you have not signed up for it, you would press sign up. And so if you wanted to see, so I think this is a login button. there you go. So this one is, this is what you can, this is the stuff that you're able to see without logging in. So it shows all of these different things that you can do. If you want to have this beautiful Zoom background that I've got, there's 4 different ones that you can choose from, and it's free. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close this down. And now I have not logged in with this account. Okay. So I've been issued a certificate. So I'm going to click on that, and it says, I have received a certificate for completing Dry Eye Camp 1. So I'm going to view my certificate. So what you do, even though it's not actually attached to the PDF, you click on this, and then it takes you back to that home page. So from here, you would log in. So we've got OOA. Whoops, spelling tutorial wrong. Now this one does have that little eyeball, so that is good. I'm definitely making notes about the troubleshooting and the issues that you guys are running into. I think this is the right one. It is not that. So we're gonna pretend as if I forgot my password, which I did. So do. So it is telling me to go and check my email. And sometimes it does take a few minutes. It is taking a little longer than expected. Oh, I'm going to close that one. There it is. Sometimes you have to refresh the page a couple of times. No, still no spam. Resend the email. What does it say down there? Email sent. So it is taking a little bit longer than expected. So that is probably something that you guys have been oh, I remembered my password. So so once again, you have the option of saving your password. And then you have to agree to the terms of use. If you would like to read the terms of use, I've already read it. So it's a lot of the same as every other website. All right, so the ones that it said that I was issued was Dry Eye Camp 1 and Dry Eye Camp 2. So when you click on Dry Eye Camp 1, even though it says 0%, you will see right here, get a copy of your certificate. Now, if you want it to say 100% complete, you can press start, and this is literally it. Complete and continue. And then the certificate is there. So as you can see, it says an optician. Here's the College of Opticians thing. And then if you scroll down, there's your option to download. And so you click on that. And then it will have a download thing up here. You click on that, and there's your PDF. So, and then from there you can print, or you can save it or whatever. So if you really want a paper copy of it, you can print it off here. And then I will go back here. So now it does say, oops, I went too far over. So if you really do want it to say 100% complete, if it says that you've been issued a certificate, I will tell you very much that it is there and it is available. It's just a very small flaw in this program where even though you enable the certificate because the person hasn't gone through the whole seminar, so if there is a video attached, then the program wants to see that you've been through the whole video or through each section. And so anyone that has no video attached to it at the moment, it says 100, it's 0% done, but really it's 2 clicks and then you have your certificate. And so if you are looking over here, you can see the course curriculum, which is here. If you want to go back and review whatever it was, you can click on review. And then once again, that's literally all there is. So if you want to remember who the presenter was or when it was originally presented or whatever, then you can press complete and then your certificate can be found down here or right on the screen at that point. So I've got a okay, so if you are missing credits, then that is something that you'll have to email us about. Because at the moment I've only got for privacy reasons, I can't go and check your specific account at the moment because it would show way more information than you would want everybody to have. So. And then, so you want to see that. Okay, so if you are on the page that looks like this, so this is the all products page. So some of them are free, some of them are not free. What you want to do is you want to click on the My Products section. And so these are the ones that I have been, an optician has been given access to. Some of them have been completed, some of them need to be completed. So let's go to Embrace Innovation. So that's one that's recent. Now for this one, this is truly a 0% complete lesson. And the reason I know that is because down here in the other one where access had been granted to the entire thing, it also said, view your certificate, download your certificate. So the reason it says 0% complete is because you haven't watched the videos and that sort of thing. So it is my least favorite part of this program. It says 0% complete, even though you're allowed to go and download your certificate. So with this one though, this one is truly a 0% complete one because it says, it does not say download your certificate, view your certificate. So in this case, I would start the lesson, but there is nothing except the certificate associated with it. So complete and continue. I completed it. There's even confetti. And so from here, I can just scroll down and download. And then once again, up here, it's going to pop up and say, oh, there it is, Certificate of Completion for Embrace Innovation. Open it up, and there's my PDF. So if I do need to see it again, I can click on Certificate. If I need to see the information about it again, I would click on Your Instructor. And then there is the course curriculum that now says 100% complete, and get a copy of your certificate. So I'm going to go back one more time just to show you. Oh, it's showing me my confetti again. Hooray. So this one, I know that I've been granted access to. The reason it still says 0% complete is because I have not refreshed the screen. Now it says 100% because I refreshed. Okay, so it says 0% complete, but if I scroll down, I can get a copy of my certificate. So if I click on that, it just downloads it automatically. But if I want to take a look at the certificate itself, so this shows all of the information about what was presented, complete and continue. And then there is my certificate. And once again, I can go down here and download it. So there's multiple ways to download it through this. Now, oh, I've got some more Q&As. Sorry about that. I'm going to dismiss a couple of these questions because I've already answered them. Yes, so if it doesn't show in my products, then there is an issue and you will need to get in touch with us. Okay, so Andrew, what I'll do is I will, if you can email me about it, then, so you would email either info@ontario-opticians.com, and I'll type it in here. info@ontario-opticians.com. That is probably the best email to get a quick answer from. So we'll have Judy around so that she will be able to answer questions or make sure that, but if it's something from 2022, you may want to email me directly or ask Judy to forward it to me. So, but the thing is it only shows 2022. You should be able to see the 2022 certificates on the OAC website. So that was when we were still putting them up through their database. So which courses, like, you only have a limited number of ones? So some of them, the ones that don't have any video attached to them, the only way that you would have access to those is if you attended live. So as we receive the videos and we post them, then you will be able to you'll be able to purchase those ones. No problem. Okay, so I'm going to share another video that has to do with the Teachable program. And so once again, it's saying that I have to download it. Lots of downloading today. And so we are still working on the final PG course. So bear with us until Friday. You will have a PG course before the year is done, well before the year is done. So are you guys able to see? Oh, you probably can't see the video. So I'll have to stop sharing my screen and then reshare it. Okay, so now we're looking at it from a mobile perspective. And so I'll kind of talk through this as well. Oh, see, look at that, 38% on my Android device. You can access credits from first part of the year, but nothing since about April. From the Teachable website or through the OAC website? Okay. Is it because you're not able to log in, or is it because there isn't anything showing for you? I'm gonna get my handy dandy, nothing showing. That is odd. Okay, I will have to go in and take a look at it. If I can find a pen and write down. Oh my goodness. That pen has no lead in it. Good thing I've got long arms. Okay. So, Pat, I'm gonna take a look into that on my end of things. 4165. I do not know at the moment off the top of my head. I will have to look through and get back to you on that one. I don't have all the course codes memorized. As much as I would like to think that I could memorize all the course codes, I haven't been able to as of yet. But I will look that up after this video. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the mobile device, on an Android mobile device. I do not have access to an iPhone or an Apple product because I just don't have those. So there you would log in and then you put in your password, and then it shows the different courses that you might be part of. And so once again, you click on I'm going to rewind that because I moved really, really quick with that, I realized. So I wonder if I can do this in like a slower speed. Give me a second here. Maybe, maybe not. Woo. Oh, my computer's going crazy now. Whew. Okay, I'm just gonna press. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see that. My video is going crazy there for a second. So we'll go back to that. And so once you log in, then you can see the products. You'll click on whichever product that you're using. You just tap on it. And then from here, you would click on Start. And so it just shows all the information about the speaker, and there we have it. There is the certificate of completion. And so you would scroll down and then down. Oops, I'm covering it with my bar here, so I'm just going to stop moving my hands. Maybe I'll go back a little bit so you guys can see. But it is just below, it says download, and then you can click on that with your finger, and then the little spinny thing happens up at the top because it's thinking, and then it shows your certificate. I just zoomed in there. The other thing you can do is you can click on the download section. So the 3 dots at the top will give you the option to download or print as PDF, and that works the same way as well. Okay. So that, oh, thank you, David, for telling us which PG credit number it was. I really appreciate that. It's hard to multitask. So there's one more thing that I'm going to share with you guys. And where did it go? There it is. So obviously I don't care about this, but, oh, and then there it is. You've been issued the certificate for Embrace Innovation. So because I went through that one that I was given access to, but I hadn't completed because the certificate hadn't been issued as of yet. Once it went through the whole thing, the program will send you another email saying that you've been issued the certificate. And then if you want to go and view your certificate, if you are logged in, it should just let you directly to it, which it did. If you're not logged in, it will ask you to log in again. So the final thing, which is completely different from ours. Oh, I got a chat thing, sorry. Yeah, bear with us until Friday. I've been doing a lot of trying to make things work. So this is the OAC website. So this is the portal where if you were at any of their webcasts over the last year, you'll be able to access your credits from here. Now, we do not have access to the back end of it. So if you need any sort of credits that were from any webcasts, the OAC Connect or anything like that, you will have to go directly to the OAC because we just cannot access it. So, but if you need to sign in, I can show you how to sign in. So you can create a non-member account. Most of you, I would assume, are members. If you're not, please consider becoming a member of the OOA. You will also become a member of the OAC. So to restore your password, you click there. To become an OAC member, you click there. If you become an OAC member through here, you will also become an OOA member. And same thing, if you register on our website, you will also become an OAC member. Because we are 2 separate organizations. We just have a blended membership. So one is the national and one is provincial. And so if you are a non-member, you can click here and then you would just fill in all of your information. Just as you normally would. Language preference. For me, it's English. For you, it might be French. And then it is. So bear with me while I make a brand new one, because I think some people might not know how to do this. So it's better for me just to go through it for you guys so that you can see. And I am an optician. And then once again, you pick a password. And so you probably won't have quite as much access to this if, okay, and then I'm going to save that. It's so important to save your passwords, because then it just automatically loads it. Makes everything so much easier. Oh, and now it's saying it's not the right password. That's the one I put in. Oh, well, let's see what happens over here. Well, this is do. Oh, and it says I can't. Okay. Well, maybe I can't make a non-member account. That's okay. So if something like this happens, you have to get in touch with the OAC directly, because I don't have access to the back end. So, with that being said, now you know the difference between the OAC website, the OOA website, and the Teachable platform. So, is there anything that anyone would like to ask or have any questions about or anything like that? Creating passwords at the beginning. Okay. So that's just for the Ontario-opticians.com. All right. So let's see here. You don't need it to be signed up though, right? You already have an account, right? You don't have a password. Okay. So what you would do is you would put in whatever your email address is, and then you would say that you forgot password. You can always guess with the new system. So this one, the OOA Ontario-opticians.com one. Oh, do you have a new computer? Or is it, because that's always the worst when you get a new computer and then none of your passwords are on the new computer. That's my least favorite part. No, password's not working. Okay, so what you would do is you would click on the reset password, and then you would put in your the email associated. Sorry, I just got distracted because I was reading. And then you would click on reset password. Yes, it would be easier not to have to go between the two websites, but what the one can do, the other can't. And so, unfortunately, we have two different programs at the moment, but there's always room for growth. So, because I clicked and asked for a password reset, I go back to my inbox, and there it is. It says, "Hi, Ann Optician. To create your new password, click on the link below." and then you click on it. Now, you might have to check your spam box. It may end up there. It may end up in your social or promotions, depending on how your filters work. And then, so what I would do is enter a new password. I'm just going to enter my old password and hopefully it works. And I don't have to do it again. Oh no, it's going to make me. It doesn't let you use the saved password for both. So oh my goodness. There we go. I'll reset the password. And now my password's been changed. So it also gives you the option to update your password. So, and this is in Google Chrome. This is the one that works best. This one in Safari. Those are the two that work best for all of these programs. And then, so now that it's been changed, I just click OK. And then I just log in. And so from there, you would type in your new password, or if it's already remembered, then you just log in and away it goes. So why doesn't it allow you to download your certificate? So if you click on, like, as long as you log in, you'll be able to download your certificate. It gives you options everywhere to download certificates. So as long as you're clicking on certificate and you scroll down, you'll be able to download. If you're on your phone, you have to scroll down and then you will be able to see the download button. Or alternatively, if you go and hit, see how there's like a 3-dot thing here? That's also on your phone. If you click on that, it'll give you the option of downloading it. Well, it will say print and you click on print and then it'll say save to PDF. So I'll show you what I mean. And this works the same way for desktop or Android phone. So it gives you this and it'll show printing, like you can print it, but you save it as a PDF. This is the teachable.com or OOA.teachable.com. So if I click back, I'll show you. So if I go to access my credits, it's this website. I wonder if I can log out so you can see so there's essentially 3 that you'll work with. 2 have the credits. So this particular one, so Ontario Opticians Academy. So here's the website address right here. And the other one where you would find any credits that you've done through the live webcast throughout the year. It's just this. So those are the 2 where you'll find your credits. So if it was something that was hosted by the OAC, it will be on this website. If it was something hosted by the OOA, then it will be on, oops, not that one. That's the reset. This one. So does anyone have any other questions? And I have to say that I really appreciate everyone's feedback, because without your feedback, we can't make it better or more user-friendly. So, yeah. Yes, you'll get 1 self-directed hour for this. We're 5 minutes out, so I'm sticking around for another 5 minutes for anyone who needs any more information or has any questions. If you need credits and you don't see the credits on your Teachable account, or you need a manual password reset, please reach out to us in the next few days. I will probably be answering quite a few emails even during the Christmas break, because the calendar falls on kind of in a funny way this year, where Christmas and New Year's are on weekends. So a lot of the time, I think there's going to be a lot of questions during a time when, you know, things are usually shut down. I'm going to be available. So I might not get back to you right away, but within 24 hours. So, well, I'm working to kind of make it a little bit more streamlined. That's why instead of having it as like this, so teachable.com is a little bit more geared to asynchronous learning. So doing credits online, but not live. And so we've been utilizing that, but we are looking into other ways to send out the credits because really it was originally meant just for the asynchronous learning. So info at, I'm just putting in the website right now. Oh, I spelled opticians wrong. Oh, wow, I put like 3 extra I's in there. .com. And so that is kind of it for this. I mean, unless anyone has any more questions, concerns, comments. There is a survey at the end of this Zoom, so if you do fill it out, it would be greatly appreciated so that we can. There are some free courses in there. So any ones that were given away for free throughout the year, this year and last year. The other thing to note is if you didn't use specific courses last year, if you take them this year, even though they're from 2022, you can still put them on your COO profile. And the other thing I'm in the works for anyone who's still here, I don't know how many people are still here. There's still some people here, lots of people here, good. I am working on getting a test account for the College of Opticians to help guide you guys through the upload process for the college credits. That is something that we get a lot of questions about too. And so hopefully within the next few days, I can open up another seminar, probably in between Christmas and New Year's. So it's going to be a little bit last minute, but I would like to get that done before the year's out so that we can do it before New Year's and then also a couple of times throughout the year, just so that people are well in the know for that. The December 5th credits, they've already been sent out. Wait a second, December 5th. You mean December 3rd, right? Because we did something on December 3rd. We didn't do anything on December 5th. November 5th. No, December 3rd. So December 3rd is ours. December 5th, you'll have to go here and you will find your credits there because that's an OAC thing. So we did 3 credits on December 3rd, Sunday morning. So those ones have been sent out. If you don't have them yet, email us. We'll make sure that you get them tomorrow. And so yes, happy holidays, everyone. And hopefully I can get that other program up and running and ready to go so that I can help you guys navigate the college upload process. So thank you all so much for coming out on a Wednesday night. This is one self-directed hour, and hopefully we can do more self-directed stuff as well as more accredited stuff. So thank you all so much. Good night.